Hi everyone, and welcome back on the mat. My name is Renelle B, your yoga instructor for today. And we're going to start our slow flow this evening lying on our backs. You're going to come all the way down, resting your head on the mat. Draw the soles of the feet actually wider than the mat, and drop the knees in towards one another. Bring the palms to the side body. Draw the shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Shut down the eyes. Let go of your day. Allow yourself to soften into the ground below you. Shut down the eyes. And for this small portion of our practice, resist the urge to move or fidget around, look around, and just allow yourself to rest peacefully on your back with your eyes shut. And as you settle onto your mat, start to become aware of your internal world. And by this I mean start to tune in to your breath, what thoughts are coming in and out, what's your state like, how are you feeling? You can now start to scan your body from head to toe, becoming aware of where you're holding tension in the body today. And start to scan your body from head to toe, starting from the head. Notice if you're holding tension in the forehead. Soften through the eyes, the eyebrows. Relax the jaw. You can do this by parting the lips, moving the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Soften through the neck and shoulders. Allow those parts of the body to get really heavy into the ground. Relax through the arms, the wrists, the hands. Soften through your belly as you start to encourage a deeper belly breath, maybe starting to count upwards to 5 counts as you expand your belly up to the sky on the inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can draw your belly button closer to the spine and soften through the hips. Continue scanning down the body, soften through the inner thighs, the glutes. Allow your low back to soften. Soften the knees, the calves, ankles, and feet. Let everything go. And continue with that deep belly breath. With every exhale, see if you can soften into the ground a bit more. Allow yourself to get heavier and heavier. We're going to take 2 more breaths. Maybe expanding the breath on these last 2 breaths a little bit more. Take 1 last breath in and sigh it out. Draw the knees in towards your chest and start to hug them in closely. As you can now start to rock side to side and massage through your lower back. You can keep the eyes shut or you can bring them open now. From here, we're going to extend our right leg straight to the mat and extend your left leg up to the sky. Flex your heel towards the sky. You can keep your hand interlaced behind the back of the thigh, or you can climb it up towards the calf and start to draw that left leg in towards the body. As you do this, remember to soften through the face, shoulders, and upper back. The only thing that should be flexing right now is that foot, your left foot. And we're just going to start to bring a little bit more movement to this position by pointing the toes to the sky as you inhale. And as you exhale, flex the heel up to the sky. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold on the exhale with your heel pressing towards the sky and draw that left leg in a little bit closer. Maybe bending through the elbows as you do so. Take one more breath. Exhale, bend through your left knee, draw that knee in towards your chest. Start to draw circles with your left knee, first moving in one direction. Warming up through that left hip, making these nice big circles, and then reverse the circles, moving in the other direction. From here, your right hand is going to stay on your left knee. Your left hand's going to reach out to the side and start to draw your left knee over to the right side body as you come into a twist. Draw your left shoulder blade down to the mat and breathe. With every exhale, see if you can start to deepen that twist by twisting through the upper back as you draw your left shoulder blade down a little bit more. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. On the inhale, start to make your way back to center. Release the left leg down to the sky, to the ground, and then draw your right knee in towards your chest. Press your right leg up to the sky, kicking your heel up to the sky. Interlace the hands to the back of the thigh or to the calf, remembering to stay soft in the upper body. And start with your foot flexed at first. Take a few breaths here. Soften through your left leg. Start to point your toes up to the sky as you inhale now. Exhale, you're going to flex your heel to the sky. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the heel. Inhale. Exhale. Move with your own breath. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Bend through your right knee. Pull that right knee in towards your body and start to draw circles, first moving in one direction. And then switch sides, moving your circles now in the opposite direction. Keep your left hand on your knee. This time extend your right hand out to the side as you draw your right knee over to the left side of your mat. Keep that right shoulder blade down. Breathe deeply and twist a little bit more with every exhale. Gaze over at your right hand. Maybe soften the eyes, shutting them down. Take one more breath. Sigh it out of the mouth. Come back to center with your knee. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Bring your hands behind the thighs and start to rock and roll the length of your spine as you balance on your sits bones on the way up before rolling back. And then come to sit. We're going to do a few seated eagle arms with a little bit of a cat-cow variation. So you can sit comfortably. You'll want to move the skin away from your sits bones so you can sit nice and tall. From here, you're going to bend both elbows. You're going to wrap your right elbow underneath the left, and then you're going to draw the palms together. If your palms don't meet, you can bring your hands on your shoulders. On the inhale, you're going to reach the elbows up, push your belly forward, chest forward, exhale, round through the spine, looking in towards your belly button. If you're in your full eagle arm, you're going to lift the elbows higher, exhale, round through the spine. You want to keep a 90-degree bend where your wrists and elbows meet. So if I was to turn on the side, you can see that 90-degree bend. So you're pushing your hands away from your face. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, draw the elbows up. Exhale, round through the spine. Exhale. Moving with your own breath, shut down the eyes. From here, you're going to find a sticky part of the body and you're just going to hold it there. Keep drawing your shoulder blades apart. You can move your head side to side if that feels good. And then find stillness. Take one more breath. And then release the arms. Bring your hands on your knees, shut down the eyes, and just notice your shoulders and how that feels in the body. Allowing time to integrate the movement. And then once again, we're going to come onto the other side. So you're going to bend your elbows. This time the left elbow is going to wrap around or under the right. Palms come to interlace. Lift the elbows high, palms away from the face. From here, as you exhale, you're going to draw the elbows in towards your belly button. As you gaze down, inhale, lift the elbows as high as they go. Lift through the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. Shut down the eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Move with your own breath now, finding your rhythm. Now find a spot that's a little bit more sticky. Pause there, shut down the eyes. Press your elbows towards one another as you separate through these shoulder blades. Maybe shift the head side to side if that feels good. And then once again, finding that stillness. Take one more breath. As you exhale, release the interlace of the arms, bringing the hands on your knees, shut down the eyes. Take a moment to integrate that movement into your body. Notice how that feels in your shoulder blade area, how your neck feels. And then come onto your hands and knees into your tabletop position. Spread your fingers nice and wide. From here, you're going to walk your fingertips out to the long edge of your mat. Pausing here, make sure that your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in alignment. And we're just going to start to move side to side. So your weight is going to go over into the left hand and then the right hand. Keep your gaze down at your mat. And you can keep going like this, or if you'd like, you can draw the wrists facing the front of the room, fingertips point towards your knees. And once again, from here, you're going to press the hips towards the heels, and then you can shift forward and back. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale to shift back. Inhale. Exhale. From here, you're going to start to draw your hips towards your heels and just hang out here for a moment. If this is ever too intense in the wrists, you can walk your knees towards your fingertips, and that should help alleviate some of that tension. And just breathe into it. Make sure that all 10 fingertips are pressing into the mat. Sometimes our thumbs tend to go a little wonky in this position, so you want to make sure that your thumbs are pressing down. You can start to press the hips towards the heels a bit more, getting an even deeper stretch into the wrists. Relax the head and neck, shake it out. Now start to press the hips towards the heels a little bit more. Maybe the wrist starts to lift off the mat a little bit. Continue to lift very slowly, inch by inch. Maybe your thumbs start to lift off the mat. Stretching through the fingers, maybe the pinky starts to lift, and start to release all 10 toes. Interlace your fingers and just draw figure eights through the wrists, moving in one direction. And then start to play with your mind a little bit by drawing figure eights in the opposite direction, the non-habit way. When you're ready, come back onto your hands and knees. This time your palms are going to face towards the sky, fingertips point towards one another. Really important here to make sure that your arms are nice and straight, so you don't want a bend in your elbows. If you need to, once again, walk the knees towards the hands, and that'll make this pose a little bit less intense. From here, you're just going to, once again, shift your chest side to side. Little micro movements here. And then find stillness. Straighten out the arms a little bit more. Releasing through the wrists. This is really good if you're doing a lot of computer work, or if you've ever struggled with things like carpal tunnel. It's really important to stretch out your wrists like this. So you can hang out here, or if you'd like, you can draw the fingertips towards the knees once again. Making sure that your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in a straight line. And from here, start to draw your hips towards your heels once again. Stretching the wrist from a different angle. And just notice how that feels in your body. Don't judge the sensations as good or bad. Just notice. You might not stretch this part of the body very often. And if you're feeling a lot of resistance, maybe this is something you can do once a day at the office. Start to integrate these movements a little bit more in your daily life. Take one more breath here before you start to peel the wrists back off the mat, nice and slow, 1 inch at a time. The wrist can start to lift. Maybe the knuckles start to lift. And then release the hands completely off the mat. Interlace the fingers, draw those figure eights once again. And then move in the opposite direction. When you're ready, shake out the wrists. Come back onto your hands and knees. Tabletop position. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Curl the toes and press your hips up to the sky, coming into your first downward dog. You can start by pedaling out the feet, pressing one heel into the ground and then the other as you shift side to side. Maybe both heels lift. As you inhale and exhale, press the heels back into the mat, getting a deeper stretch in the backs of the calves. And then just find stillness in your downward dog. Maybe encouraging a deeper stretch by bending the knees and drawing the hips a little bit higher to the sky as your chest leans towards your upper thigh. Relax the head and neck, shake it yes and no. Shut down the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Take one more breath. Exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, start to walk to the front of your mat. Bend both knees pretty generously here as you bend over both legs. From here, you're going to lift your left foot. Place your left hand underneath your left foot, so the palm is facing up towards the sky. And then do the same on the right hand side. Coming into a bear pose. So from here, you can keep your gaze down at the mat if this makes you feel a little bit more stabilized, or you can relax the head and neck. Bend the knees pretty generously here, so you want to try to get your belly to rest on your upper thigh. Soften through the neck. Gaze in towards your belly button. On the inhale, you're going to lengthen both legs straight. Exhale, you're going to bend the knees even more. Inhale to lengthen as much as you can. Exhale to bend through the knees. Inhale. Exhale. exhale. Move with your own breath now. Take 2 more breath cycles. Last breath. Draw the legs straight as much as you can. Fold a little bit deeper into the legs. This time maybe bending through the elbows. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold into the legs. Release one hand back to the ground and then the other. Bring your hands to your shins, flat back. Draw your chest forward, press your hands into the shins. Exhale, pull the legs in closer. Bend your knees, release the hands to the mat, and start to rise up to stand, moving one vertebra at a time, and let your head be the last thing to come up. Draw your shoulders up and down, palms face forward to the front of the room. Shut down the eyes. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your intention that you set at the beginning of class. On your next inhale, you're going to sweep the arms up overhead. Lengthen as you inhale, exhale, round through the spine, fold over both legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to your shins, flat back. Exhale, pull the legs in closer. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale, ground down through the feet. Exhale, your hands come to your heart. You can do this with your eyes shut. I encourage it. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. This time maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, round through the spine, fold over both legs. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, draw the legs in closer. Ground down the feet, reach the arms up as you bend the knees, sweep them high. Exhale your hands to heart center. We'll add on now. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift brings you up, flat back. Exhale, dive closer towards the legs. Plant the hands, step your right leg back, dropping your right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together, hover the hands off your seat. Breathe deeply here. Open up through the chest. Maybe see if you can shut down the eyes. Start to maybe come into a slight back bend as you lift through the chest. Keep your hands hovering off your seat. Take one more breath. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive the hands forward to frame that left foot. Extend that left leg straight. Fold over that left leg, coming into half splits. Remember to draw that right hip forward. Pull your left hip back as you fold forward over that left leg. Soften through the head and neck. Flatten out the back as you inhale. Exhale, pull the chest in closer towards the leg. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Hold it here. You can choose to stay folded like this, or you can start to windshield wipe that left foot side to side and just getting different muscle groups in the back of the leg through the stretch. And if you're really tight in one part, hold it there with your foot. Fold a little bit deeper into that left leg. Take 1 more breath. Let it go. Bring your left foot back down to the mat as you bend your left knee. Draw the left knee beside the right, coming into your tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly and gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come to neutral spine. Shift your weight past the fingertips. Exhale, lower down chin, chest, hips. Inhale, baby cobra. Press your palms into the mat. Lift your head and chest. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands to frame your chest. Curl the toes. Press up into your plank and then downward facing dog. Hold it here. Find your breath. Take 1 more breath. Sigh it out of the mouth. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, start to walk forward to the front of the mat. Fold over both legs when you arrive. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, your hands come to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, pull the legs in closer. Plant the hands. This time the left leg steps back. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Stay high on the fingertips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers the non-habit way this time. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open through the chest. Hover the hands off your seat. Shut down the eyes. Open through the chest. You can stay like this, or you can start to integrate a slight back bend as you bring your hands back towards the back of your left knee as you lift and open through the chest. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, bring the arms up. Take 1 breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands down to frame your right foot. Extend your right leg straight, half splits. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Fold over that right leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold deeper into that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. 2 more breaths. Move on your own pace. along the fold. Once again, you can choose to windshield wiper that right foot from side to side, getting different angles and different parts of the back of the leg stretched out. And wherever you're feeling extra tight, hold it there. Fold over the leg a little bit more. Slight micro bend in the right knee is okay. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold a little bit more. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Draw the right knee next to the left. Palms come down to the mat. Shift your weight past the fingertips. Lower down chin, chest, hips. Inhale, baby cobra. Press the palms into the mat. Exhale, come into your downward dog. Holding it here. Find your down dog. Find your breath. Take one more breath. Exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, step forward to the front of the mat. Fold over both legs. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Cross your right heel over the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Pull the legs in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper into the legs. You can hang out here. Take one more breath. Either stay here or you can walk your hands over to the right hand side of your mat. Press your hips over to the left. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale back to center. Release the heels back so your feet are hip width apart. Fold over the legs. Step the right leg back. Making sure that your right heel can come down. Fold over that left leg. Draw your right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold into the leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right leg a little bit further back. Bend through your left knee. Reach the arms up as you inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Open through the chest. Hover the hands off the seat. Bend a little bit more through that left thigh. Maybe lift through the chest, coming into a slight back bend. Take one more breath. Exhale, draw the left shoulder to rest on your left thigh. Reach the arms up to the sky. Reach the hands a bit higher to the sky. Relax the head. Take one more breath. Release the hands down to the mat. Pivot your right heel so that your left and right heel are aligned. Warrior Two pulls you up. Inhale, lengthen through the left leg. Reach with your left hand. Left hand comes to your shin, right hand reaches up. Open through your right shoulder. Maybe walk that left hand down towards the foot. Maybe it rests on the mat. Take one more breath. Bend through your left knee, reach up, warrior two. From here, you're going to bend deeply into your right knee as your left toes stretch up towards the sky. Shifting side to side, crawl over to the left as you pick up your right toes off the ground. Shift into your right knee. This time as you shift through the left knee, hold it there. Take one more breath. Bring your hands and chest to frame your left foot. Step into your warrior three as you extend that right leg up to the sky. Hands come to your heart. Nice long streamline from the crown of the head to the right toes. Lower the hands down to your mat. Open through your right hip. Extend the right arm up to the sky. Coming into your half moon pose. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Extend the right leg up to the sky as you fold over that left leg. Standing splits. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Fold over both legs. Bend through the knees, reach the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Cross your left ankle over the right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Fold over both legs. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. You can hang out here. You can walk the hands over to the left side of your mat as you press your hips over to the right. Take one more breath. Sigh it out. Inhale back to center. Release the ankles back to center. Fold over both legs. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. Plant the hands, step your left foot back halfway down the mat so your left heel is all the way down. Fold over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold deeper into that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Step your left leg back even more. Bend through your right knee, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers the non-habit way, lift through the chest, hover the hands off your seat. Bend generously through that right knee. Lift through the chest, maybe coming into a slight back bend. Exhale, draw the right shoulder to your right thigh. Reach the arms up to the sky. Take one more breath. Exhale, pivot the left heel, bring your hands down. Left hand brings you up, warrior two. Lengthen through that right leg. Reach with your right hand to the front of the room. Come into your triangle pose. Right hand to your right shin. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Open that left shoulder. You can hang out here with the support of your hand on your shin, or you can draw that right hand down towards the ankle, or maybe all the way down to the mat. Take 2 more breaths. Bend through your right knee, warrior 2. We're going to bring our left knee into a bend, right toes point up to the sky. Shift over to the right hand side, left toes point up. Shift side to side. Holding over onto the right hand side. Hang out here. Take 1 more breath. Bring your hands and toes to the front of the room. Look forward. Step your left leg up to the sky. Warrior 3. Hands come to your heart. Nice long streamline from the crown of the head to the toes. If you'd like, you can bring the hands down for support into your half moon, or you can start to shift your hip open as your left hand reaches up to the sky. Hold it there. Take 1 more breath. Exhale. Lower the left hand down to your mat. Left leg reaches up to the sky as you fold over that right leg. Standing splits. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Fold over both legs. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step into your downward facing dog. Bring your toes to touch the right leg reaches up. Bend through the right knee, open the hip. So your right foot is towards the left side of your mat. Inhale, extend the right leg up. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hold it here. And then lower the right knee towards your right wrist, coming into your pigeon pose. You can stay high on your fingertips, or you can lower down onto your forearms. If you have a block, you can place your block underneath your chest for support. Shut down the eyes. Start to tune into your breath once again. Soften through that right hip and lower back. breaths here with the eyes shut. With every exhale, see if you can soften into the pose a little bit more. Maybe coming down and resting your forehead on your stacked palms or forearms. Take one more breath. When you're ready, start to make your way back onto your hands. Lift through the chest as you as you press your fingertips into the mat. Exhale, lower the palms down, curl your left toes, extend your right leg up into a three-legged dog. Exhale, lower the right foot back down. Bring your toes to touch, the left leg reaches up. Bend through your left knee, open the hip. Square off the hips, extend the left leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards your chest. And then lightly step your left knee under your left wrist, setting up for pigeon on the other side. Come down onto your forearms. You can hang out here, you can lower the chest down to the mat. Shut down the eyes once again. Allow yourself to tune inwards. Maybe soften into the pose a little bit more. Taking 5 more breaths. Take 1 more breath. When you're ready, come back onto your palms, fingertips press into the mat as you lift and lengthen through the chest and crown of the head. Exhale, lower and press the palms into the mat. Curl your right toes, extend the left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Come down onto your knees, setting up into your tabletop position. This time you're going to reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, the right hand sweeps underneath the left arm as you hover your right shoulder off the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower that right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Bring your face down to the mat. And press your left hand into the mat as you open and press into that right side body. Releasing through the right shoulder. Take one more breath. Press into your left hand, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Left hand reaches up. Exhale, the left hand comes under the right arm. Hover your left shoulder off the ground as you bend your right elbow. Inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. This time, exhale, lower the left shoulder all the way down to the mat. Keep your right hand into the ground as you press your right hand into the mat and open up through that left side shoulder. Take 2 more breaths. Press into your right arm. Left hand reaches up. Exhale, lower the left hand down. We're going to end our practice today in a wide-legged child's pose. So you're going to bring your knees out as wide as your mat, toes touch. Reach the arms forehead to the front of the mat. Press your hips towards the heels and rest your forehead onto the mat. If your forehead doesn't come down comfortably, you can stack your hands one on top of the other and rest your forehead onto your palms. Shut down the eyes and resist the urge to move or fidget around. Come back to your natural breath. Start to soften through your lower back. Relax the jaw, relax the forehead. bring life back into your child's pose. Keeping the eyes shut for a moment, you can start to maybe shift your forehead side to side, massaging through the eyebrows, soften through the eyes. And then when you're ready, you can press back into a seated position, keeping your eyes shut. Bring your palms together in front of the heart, bowing your chin towards your chest. Just taking a moment here in gratitude. And finding gratitude for 3 things that happened in your day that you're grateful for. And with this sense of gratitude in our hearts, we allow more to come into our lives. We invoke more beauty in our life. We open our hearts up. For we see the blessings we have in our everyday life. And with the knuckles of the forehead, of the thumbs to the forehead, we bow forward and say Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat once again. I hope you have yourself a fantastic rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.